Okay, this is a short update as I am doing something. I've built an app, a Windows app, and I've built it on my Mac. And I used my Mac to build it, and I used Cloud Code or whatever. I decided to test it on Windows, and I have a perfectly awesome machine running Linux. And I use Linux as a daily computer for all the work here. And I decided to restart a computer to Windows because I have it as a separate, like on a separate drive, and set it up for whatever reasons I might need, and I haven't used it in a while. And I've watched all these updates on how people struggle with Windows, and I thought that's not possible, right? That's because everybody else solved the thing for updating, right? So it's easy on Mac, on Linux. It's not intrusive. I can just start using my computer at any moment and it will work. It will work perfectly perfect. So the fun part is about all this is this has been running like on 14% for like a bazillion years now. And I'm losing a lot of time just to test an app. This is ridiculous. I'm sure there are ways how people can test things, like wine, like Windows Simulator on Linux or Mac. But I have a genuine computer with genuine Windows. I paid for something Windows Pro so that it won't bother me with bloatware and stuff that I've heard of. And it's still there. It's so distracting. And I have no idea how Windows users are coping with this because it's so funny and ridiculous. So it's on 26% now. And all I want to do is see if the app that I've built on Mac will run on Linux, on Windows. I haven't used Windows since, I don't know, maybe 2011 or 12. So the maybe 2010, probably 2009 even, when Hackintosh appeared, and we had Windows 7, and it was awesome. I loved Windows 7 and Internet Explorer and anti-aliasing on how it renders fonts and Word and everything. It was so good and perfect and amazing, and I loved it. And I really, really thought at the time that Mac OS with those icons and very quirky UI was really bad compared to Windows. But then I started adjusting. I installed some software that made macOS act like Windows management, and then I moved to Linux, and I felt like this is the best of both worlds. Like I was into coding at the time, and I didn't need like a lot of apps for editing and for image manipulation and that kind of stuff. CAD. I didn't need all that, and Figma was working in browsers, so and we were all migrating to Figma in 2000, like 19 and 20. So Linux was perfectly well working machine for me, but I still used Mac as my main laptop for work and all the stuff that I needed, and I had two laptops at the moment. At that moment in 2019 or 20, and 2019, I had two laptops, Linux dedicated and Mac OS dedicated. And now it's stopped, and I'm booted into Ubuntu. Let's see how it's gonna work. Can I restart it? Restart. Yeah, this is interesting. So I had to go through this, and oh my god, I didn't like getting back on Windows. Well, at the same time, while working at the bank, my main computer that I used to run mail, corporate mail, access to banking systems, and that kind of things. Um, What's gonna happen next? Okay, it's loading. So it was running Windows 10 or 7. I guess it was 7 SE or something. There was such thing as Windows 7 SE or whatever. So I've seen the best Windows, and I moved to not the best Mac OS, but then Mac OS improved. And yeah, updates and changes like these are very painful, even on Mac, because sometimes they just break things. So I was a moment that I decided to update my laptop. Was already on what was that? Was M1 Pro, and they updated the operating system, and half of my displays stopped working, and my Wacom tablet stopped working, and I had to Google through it and power through it, and it was like just not working properly for me. So that was absolutely not cool. This constant rebooting, like who invented that? That is so bad. So I've spent already half of my morning just rebooting my computer. I mean, talk about productivity. Productivity. So bad, just so bad. I mean, I never thought people that were criticizing Microsoft for this were on point. I thought they were not right because it's an exaggeration, right? It can't be. I thought they were comedians or something. Some of them were like they're making fun of Windows, but this is atrocious. Like we're in 2026. It's the 21st century, and we have amazingly powerful computers. This one is like, well, several years ago, it was one of the top computers you could buy for money. It has like powerful GPU and lots of RAM, couple of fast at that time fast SSDs and stuff. So it was rigged for machine learning. And Windows just fucking killing it. Not like killing it, but it's just killing the computer. It's not working. It's breaking the computer. Jesus, I never thought it's gonna be this hilarious. Anyway, I'm finishing with my rant. It's early in the morning. I had to set up a flare to highlight. Anyway, it's good stuff. It's a lot of fun.